Hello, I'm Claire Gavaghan. I'm the Chief Executive at Derwent Training Association, and I'm here at St Catherine's in Scarborough as they are our chosen charity for the year. And I've come to find out what the Hospice does, which is considerably more than I thought it did. So I've asked Nikki and Susan to come and explain what they do. And we're sat here in the chapel, which is for all faiths and none. And it's a beautiful place. It's a beautiful space that you have here. So, can you tell us a little bit more about what St Catherine's does?
Certainly. So St Catherine's provides 16 different services, all free of charge to the community, which covers a large area. We have various different services. We have the inpatient unit, which a lot of people know about, but we also have the Wellbeing Centre, which is currently being refurbished, and we're quite excited about that to see what that's going to look like. And the Wellbeing Centre, patients can come just for the day, or we also run a drop-in centre. They can come and get some advice and some help with medication, symptom management. They can see a consultant if they need to. They can see the nurses. They can come to do some arts and crafts for complementary therapy. A whole host of things that they can come and access, and just come for a social day out if they want to.
Excellent.
Which is quite important. And that runs obviously separate to the inpatient unit. We've also got things, we've got the occupational therapists and physiotherapists that run a service. We've got counselling teams. We have counselling for patients who are adjusting to the news that they may have received.
Is that the bridge counselling?
That's the bridges counselling, which obviously is quite an important stage that patients may go through. We have
what was the PAL care?
PAL call.
PAL call. Let's get it wrong.
PAL call is a telephone service that is available to patients and their families and carers. They can ring up 24 hours a day, and there's somebody at the other end of the phone to give them some advice or some help, or to point them in the direction if they need something, or to get somebody else involved if necessary.
We get some lovely feedback on that as well. That's one of the things, it just makes people have that sense of safety and security to know that there's someone else on the other end of the phone, whatever time of day or night. And we've had some lovely feedback from people saying how much they value that service.
A lot of patients now, there's a lot of patients that like to stay at home and come into the hospice. So the PAL call service is great for that, and it's a link to some help here if needed. I didn't
realise that actually you can hire facilities here. So if you're a business or you're a community group, there's in the wonderful educational centre, you can hire facilities. So I believe you've had the MS Society, there was a camera group, beekeepers.
Yeah, the beekeepers have their meetings
here. And let me get this the right way around, because I've been saying it wrong, haven't I? Is it the Scarborough naturalists or naturists?
Naturalists.
They keep their clothes on. They keep their clothes on. Just checking, which is wonderful. So, is there anything you want to tell me about fundraising while I'm here?
Yeah, while we're in here, just behind us you can see our Tree of Life. So that's linked to our Friends of St Catherine's appeal that we do, which is a regular giving appeal. So basically, if people want to support St Catherine's by giving a certain amount every month, whatever they would like to give, whatever they can afford, they can set that up, and as part of that they can have a leaf on the Tree of Life, which can be personalised. It can be in memory of a loved one. It can be anything, can't it? The wording. So and it's a really nice way just to be a part of it as well and have that connection.
And businesses can do that.
Businesses can do. We've got
Friends in Business.
It's called Friends of St Catherine's Friends in Business, isn't it? So we've got a slightly separate one if it's more of a corporate scheme which businesses can find out about. So that's a regular giving opportunity as well. And in return they get things like a logo for the website. They get the information through from us about what's going on and support. And if anybody's wanting to do any fundraising, whether it's a business or whether it's individuals, there's people in the team, people like Nikki here, who can help with all of that advice, support. You can give. We can create materials like posters, sponsor forms.
Brilliant.
Part of my role is to publicise events. So whether it's our own events that we do, things like our Sunrise Walk, or whether it's somebody in the community that's running the Great North Run or the London Marathon, we can pop that on our Facebook.
Okay.
We can help with them telling the local press about that, the local radio. So
much more than I ever imagined. that this building and this service would provide.
There is a lot. I think people are surprised sometimes when they find out about the number of services, the variety of services, and just the scope of everything, and also the fact that people come here and go home again.
Yeah.
You know, not everybody comes here right at the end of their life.
Yeah.
We do have people that come here for respite, for medication, symptom control.
Yeah.
We have people that come for the day and to the
Yeah.
wellbeing centre and they go home again. So it's just to try and, you know, some of those sort of myths, if you like, to try and make people aware that, you know, this is a place that offers so much more.
It does.
Than some people realise.
And if you get the chance to come along and open days or just anything that's going on.
Yeah, people are welcome to come for a tour, aren't they? If people want to find out more, just contact
come along.
us. And, come along.
It's well worth it, and I think you'll be humbled and surprised by the work that goes on here. So we're going to end for now because my arm's going to start shaking. Okay, bye-bye.
Bye.